What if the voice in your head isn't telling you the truth? What if that quiet whisper saying you're not good enough was never yours to begin with? Because here's the part no one really talks about. You repeat words to yourself every single day. Not once, not twice, thousands of times. And those words, they're shaping your reality, whether you realize it or not. So let me ask you something. What would happen if you took control of that voice? What if instead of doubt, you fed your mind belief? Instead of fear, you chose confidence. And here's something even deeper. What if the life you're living right now is a reflection of the words you've been repeating for years? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're not just going to understand positive affirmations, you're going to feel them differently. And more importantly, you're going to know how to use them in a way that actually changes your life. In the next few minutes, we're going to break down what positive affirmations really are, why most people use them the wrong way, and how you can turn simple words into something powerful enough to shift your mindset, your confidence, and your direction. And toward the end, I'm going to give you a simple structure you can follow daily, so you're not just listening to this video, you're actually applying it. Because understanding this is one thing, but using it, that's where everything changes. Let's start here. Most people hear positive affirmations and think it's just about saying something nice to yourself. I am successful, I am confident, I am unstoppable. But if we're being honest, sometimes that feels fake. And if it feels fake, your mind pushes back. You've probably felt that before. You say something positive, but there's this immediate resistance, a voice that says, that's not true. So you stop. You assume affirmations don't work. But the truth is, they do work, just not the way most people try to use them. Here's the reality. Your brain is constantly collecting evidence. It listens to what you say, and then it looks for proof. So if you keep saying, I always mess things up, your brain will find moments to confirm that. But if you shift the language, even slightly, you change what your brain starts looking for. Let me give you an example. Instead of saying, I'm bad at this, say, I'm getting better at this. Now your brain has a new job. Instead of proving failure, it starts noticing progress, small wins, tiny improvements, and those small wins, they build momentum. But let's go deeper, because affirmations aren't just about changing thoughts, they're about breaking old patterns. Think about where your current self-talk came from. Was it something someone told you years ago? A failure you never let go of? A moment that made you question yourself? Most negative beliefs don't start today. They've been repeated for years. So it makes sense. They won't disappear overnight. That's why patience matters here. You're not just saying new words, you're replacing old ones, and that takes consistency. Now here's something powerful that most people overlook: timing. When you say your affirmations matters, your mind is most open in two moments, right when you wake up and right before you go to sleep. In those moments, your brain is more receptive, less guarded, more willing to accept new ideas. So if you're serious about this, start there. Before your phone, before distractions, just you and your thoughts. Let me ask you something. What's the first thing you usually think about in the morning? Stress, pressure, things you have to do? Now imagine replacing that with intention. Something like, today I move forward. Today I handle challenges calmly. Today I show up as my best self. Notice how that feels. It's subtle, but it shifts your entire direction. Now let's talk about something even more important, your environment, because your affirmations don't exist in isolation. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, it becomes harder to believe positive thoughts. So here's a simple upgrade. put your affirmations where you can see them. Your phone wallpaper, a sticky note on your mirror, a reminder on your desk, not to force belief, but to create awareness, because awareness is the first step to change. Now, here's where things get real. Affirmations during struggle. Anyone can say something positive when things are going well, but when you fail, when you feel stuck, when things don't go your way, that's when your mindset is tested, and that's when affirmations matter most. Instead of saying, "This always happens to me," try this. "This is a setback, not my identity." That one shift protects your confidence. It stops one bad moment from becoming a negative belief. Let me share something important. You don't need to believe your affirmations 100% right away. You just need to be open to them, because belief isn't something you force, it's something you build. Here's a simple framework you can start using today. Step 1, awareness. Catch the negative thought. Step 2, replace. Shift it into something constructive. Step 3, reinforce. Repeat it consistently. Step 4, act. Take one small action that aligns with it. That's it. Simple but powerful. Now, let's talk about identity again, because this is where everything connects. If you keep saying, "I'm trying to be disciplined," you'll always feel like you're chasing it. But if you say, "I'm becoming someone who follows through," that's different. It's not pressure, it's direction. And direction changes behavior. You start making choices that align with that identity. You start showing up differently, even in small ways. And those small ways, they compound. Here's something most people don't realize. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what you imagine and what you experience repeatedly. So when you combine affirmations with visualization, you multiply the impact. Try this. Close your eyes, say your affirmation, and then picture it. See yourself acting on it, living it, being it. Feel it as if it's already happening. That emotional connection, that's what accelerates change. Now, let's address something honestly. There will be days this feels pointless, days where nothing seems different, days where the old voice comes back stronger. That's part of the process, not a sign to stop, but a sign to continue, because those are the moments where change is happening underneath. Think of it like this. You're planting seeds. You don't see growth immediately, but that doesn't mean nothing is happening. Stay consistent, and eventually you'll notice something subtle. Your reactions change, your confidence grows, your inner voice becomes calmer, stronger, more supportive. You have more control than you think, not over everything in life, but over the way you speak to yourself, and that changes everything. Because your thoughts influence your actions shape your habits, and your habits create your life. So if you change the starting point, you change the outcome. You are not your past thoughts. You are not your past mistakes. You are not the voice that doubts you. You are the one who chooses what to believe next. And every time you choose a better thought, you are stepping into a stronger version of yourself. Not overnight, but undeniably. So here's what I want you to do after this video. Pick 3 affirmations that feel real to you. Write them down. Say them daily. Feel them when you say them, and back them up with action. Do this consistently and watch what changes, not just around you, but within you. If this video helped you see affirmations in a new way, hit the like button so more people can find this message. Comment below with one affirmation you're starting today. I read every single one. And if you're ready to build a stronger mindset and a better life, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, because the conversation you have with yourself might be the most important one you'll ever have.